I got to thinking the other day, I want to compare your mind to an old Garmin. If y'all remember GPSs back before every telephone, every phone that we carry has a GPS in it. You go to maps or whatever, you can find any place you want to go. GPSs were pretty cool because they were designed for people that used them in their vehicles. So you can still get them in your vehicles, but back in the old days, they weren't as sophisticated. I had this old Garmin I used to use on my Goldwing when I was riding with the GWRRA back in those days. And I'd carry it in my truck too because I just loved playing with the damn thing. Well, it had this feature that, aside from giving you exact turns and when to go and the prompts and all this other stuff, it had this feature called off-road, where it would just kind of point to where you wanted to go. You say, yeah, I want to go to such and such a place, address, or whatever. You punch that in, and it would make a line from where you were. It'd show you the map where you were and where your location was. And depending on the scale you had it on, you may see your location, or it may just be the line. Well, that line pointed to where you wanted to go. So just because I wanted to ride motorcycle, and then I'd punch in a destination, might have been a restaurant or whatever we were doing. But I wanted to do some exploring too. So what I'd do is I'd put it on that mode, and I kick off, and I'd be riding along, and I see a road going in the general direction, but not exactly where it was telling me where I needed to go. But as long as it was taking me in the direction I wanted to go, I would, I'd take off down that road. Then I'd follow it, and I'd be watching the arrow. And if I see I was getting way too far away from the direction I wanted to go, I'd find another road or path or whatever to take me in that direction. So I was gently winding myself in the general direction where I wanted to go. And I'd use this app until I get to a point where I wanted to go ahead and get to where I wanted to go. So then I'd go to the mode that told me where every turn was and all that stuff like that. But going back to the exploration or off the road feature of the GPS, and I guess the modern ones still have it too, but I haven't had a modern one in a while. But what I got to do is explore. Well, your mind's like that. When you use visualization in your meditation, you figure on a destination. This can be a place, it can be a type of job, it can be anything you can imagination can dream up what you want. So say that you need a certain amount of money, need it in a certain time, you don't know how to get there, get the money. Well, you meditate on that, and you'll come up with ideas. Your subconscious brings these ideas up, and you'll get some ideas, and you decide whether you want to act on the ideas or not act on the ideas. So, but it just lets your mind come up with the ideas just out of the blue, things you may have never thought of, or something that just pop into your mind. Well, that is how your mind takes you in the direction of where you want. So when you meditate, let's look at trying to come up with a destination or what you want. You can write it out on paper or whatever you want to do. Most people say set a goal list. You set that, or it could be a goal of many different things. Could be a place, could be a figure. It's all up to you. But you start thinking about this and just meditate it on it. Just sit back in your easy chair, get yourself in a meditative state, and just start thinking about the destination, the object that you want to end up at, the place, the thing, or whatever you want to end up as. Feeling, you can use things like, I want to feel good. You remember how it feels to feel good. A lot of people are in so much pain they don't realize that they've forgotten how to feel good. You conjure up something that brings you that feeling, something in the past, something you've done recently, or something. You just feel the feeling in your mind, and then just let it go from there. It's a lot like people say sometimes you just got to give it up to God. Well, you give it up to God, and your subconscious will start working on it for you. So there are times whenever in the mornings, I'm getting a little older, so there's times, the old joke about sometimes I just can't remember why I walked into the room. I'll sit there and just think for a few minutes, picture what I was wanting to do, if I can remember what I was wanting to do, and all of a sudden it pops back into your mind again. So that's one of the ways to think about your using your mind as a compass, as a GPS, as a guidance system to get you what you want.